First off, I would like to say welcome to my YouTube, if it's your first time. Um, this is my recap for Push Girls Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2. If you've seen Push Girls, you know how Season 1 leaves off. But if you haven't, you can watch Season 1 if you buy it on iTunes. I don't want to make this video super long, so I'm not going to do that recap just yet. But this is just on episode 1 and 2 of Season 2 of Push Girls. Hope you enjoy. Well, we open up the season with Tiffany wanting to move out of Angela's place. In Season 1, they shared the same house together. Angela is a quadriplegic. Tiffany is a paraplegic. But they were very good friends. But Tiffany wanted to be on her own and have her own experiences. So she finds her own place and she has movers move her stuff in. And Mia, one of the other Push Girls, comes over to see her new place, and she is floored because it's a little small. It's smaller than what Mia would expect for Tiffany. So that will probably play somewhat of a role in further episodes. If you also watch Season 1, Auntie Angel, Auntie on the show, she had her own dance team called Colors in Motion. Well, Chelsea, the youngest of the dance team, wanted to go off and do her own thing because, to put it in a way that's understandable, Chelsea is a very spirited girl. She has her own, what's the word for it? Veracity. And it doesn't mesh well with aunties. So, Chelsea made her own wheelchair dance team. And they call themselves the Hot Wheels. If you want to find out more, find them on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I'll try to put all the links in the description box or somewhere on the video. Anyway, so we deal with that a little bit. Meanwhile, there is an issue with Angela and her aunt. Her aunt does massage therapy, and she as the episode progressed, because they combined them into one episode. As the episode progressed, we find that they need to find a caretaker for Angela because her aunt is needing clients, for massage, and she needs to make her own money. So they tackle the daunting task of finding a caretaker for Angela. And from personal experience, I would rather choose private care over agencies because I never had good luck with agencies myself. So, but and by the end of the episode, she does end up finding a caretaker, and the season just started, so it seems like a good fit, but there is much more left in the season, so I'm not going to be able to tell you just yet. But no, they didn't deal much with Mia very much. Mia was basically there for Tiffany. She was there to see her new place, and help her navigate stairs if the elevator breaks at Tiffany's apartment. But as the season progresses, we're gonna find that Mia finds somebody, and they everybody, all the girls have relationship issues this season, whether it be with their parents, whether it be their marriages, whether it be divorce. Angela is getting divorced or finalizing her divorce from her longtime husband, who was also her caretaker. He was on the show 21 Jump Street. And I believe his name is Danny. But it was kind of tough because they were going over all the paperwork, and she was deciding on what to do, whether to keep the house, keep everything the same, or sell the house and go live somewhere else. Well, Angela decides to keep the house. And that's a big step because she wasn't sure. And to be honest, it looks like a big house. So it looks like a nice house too. But I'll have more for you as the season progresses if you watch more of my recaps. Tiffany ends up finding a partner, and there's not much in the first 2 episodes about it, but she seems very happy, but it also seems like there's more to the story to come in the season. Just in this 1 hour, I could sense that there's going to be a lot of tension because of Chelsea's decision. Um, Auntie's reluctance to get over the because she feels like Auntie feels like she was betrayed, and but in my personal opinion, you gotta understand Chelsea is young. Chelsea was a dance uh, dance. She was part of her dance team before her car accident. It was the night of her birthday. Her friends were going to have fun, and they had a car accident. And she was the only one that walked away from the accident. Chelsea wants to, you know, live life like she didn't, um, like she didn't have the accident at all. What I mean by that is she sees things differently than all the rest of the girls. She's young. She wants more for herself. She wants to strive to help others. Um, she actually also has, not on top of that, she also has her own foundation that's tied with Hot Wheels dance team. It's called the Walk and Roll Foundation. Her and her father are founders of that. Um, and I'm sure there's going to be more involved with the foundation as the season progresses because she works at the foundation and she's also a founder. So a lot's going to go into detail with that as well. A lot's going to go into Chelsea's new dance team. And I'm looking forward to seeing how Sundance and the cast and crew, well, it's not scripted, but I'm curious to see how the girls get past this hurdle, because Mia joined Chelsea's dance team. With the other girls being older than Chelsea, they try to see it from both sides. Chelsea tries to see it from both sides too, but at the same time, I have to go to bat for Chelsea because I understand her. I understand that she wants more for herself, and she wants. And I'm not trying to be mean to Auntie, but her style, Auntie's style of teaching, and it conflicts with Chelsea. Chelsea's a different thinker than Auntie is. In regards to Auntie's story, I'm not trying to jump around here. We open up to some marital issues and Auntie's marriage. And the issues are discussed between episodes 1 and 2. They're introduced. So, I don't know how much detail I can go into over on my video, but if you want to watch at least part 1, episode 1 of season 2, it will be on at 8:30 p.m. on the Sundance Channel. That'll be, well, hold on. No, sorry. Forgive me. I was confusing my times. It's 10:30. Right after the new episode next week, which is at 10. So, excuse me for my mix-up there. So there's a lot to go on this season. Mia finds a relationship, and so it'll be interesting to see how everything plays out. Will everybody once again become close friends? Will there be tension between Auntie and Chelsea for the foreseeable future? I don't know. But I can tell you, after Chelsea and her dance team had a show at the Disability Expo, it got pretty heated between Chelsea and Auntie. And that comes with the territory, I guess, because you've got one that's a tad bit older and one that's, well, not a tad bit older, but quite older, but, and you've got Chelsea, who looks at things in a different perspective. So, do I harp on Chelsea? Not really. Because Chelsea is still trying to get over what happened to her. I can just tell. She goes, I know that they are working on getting fundraising and stuff to go do speaking. And she has Chelsea has a lovely story. The foundation is built, her foundation, Walk and Roll, focuses on helping those with spinal injuries overcome their obstacles. The foundation gives people in Chelsea's situation hope. And it's going to be interesting this season to see what things transpire. So, anywho, I wanted to make this long enough for Facebook, but I'll probably post it to YouTube anyway. But if you want to know more, like Push Girls on Facebook, like Push Girls on Twitter, like Sundance Channel on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and they'll have all your questions. Again, sorry for the time mix up. I did not mean to say 8:30, I meant to say 10:30. I hope you enjoyed this recap. If you have more questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm going to be following this season pretty closely, so I hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you guys later. Bye.